Hi, welcome back. Today, we talk about a ride that happens almost everywhere in the world now.
Oh, what kind of ride?
A taxi, or a rideshare, like an app you call on your phone.
Oh, this happens to me a lot, actually. I never know what to say to the driver.
That's very common. You're sitting close to a stranger for maybe 10 or 20 minutes.
Exactly. And sometimes the silence feels strange, but talking feels strange too.
I understand completely. Today, we'll find a comfortable middle ground for you.
Good, because I have to take a rideshare to the airport next week, actually.
Perfect timing then. Let's prepare you for that specific trip.
Yes, please. What should I say when I first get in the car?
A simple greeting works well. Hi, how are you? Or just, hi, thanks for picking me up.
Thanks for picking me up. I like this one. It feels grateful right from the start.
Yes, drivers often appreciate a little politeness, since many passengers stay silent completely.
Oh, really? I always assumed most passengers talked to their drivers.
Actually, many don't, so a little warmth from you often stands out in a nice way.
That's good to know. I feel a bit more relaxed hearing that, honestly.
Good. Now, sometimes the driver confirms the destination first. Heading to the airport?
I can answer, yes, that's right, or yes, exactly.
Perfect. Simple confirmations keep the ride moving smoothly, without confusion.
I like short answers like that. They feel manageable for me.
Let's practice a short opening exchange. I'll be the driver.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hi there. Heading to the airport today?
Yes, that's right. Thanks for picking me up.
No problem at all. Traffic looks okay this morning.
Oh, that's good to hear.
See? Simple, warm, and easy already.
Yes, I liked how the driver mentioned the traffic. That's a natural topic, right?
Exactly. Traffic is one of the easiest and most common topics for a car ride.
What can I say if the traffic is bad instead of good?
You can say, oh no, is it always this busy? Or, wow, lots of traffic today.
Wow, lots of traffic today. That feels natural, like a comment, not a question exactly.
Exactly. Comments are often easier than questions. Less pressure to think of a full response.
I like that idea. A comment feels lighter than a question somehow.
Right. Now, what if the driver asks about your trip, like business or vacation?
Oh, this happens often at airports, I think.
Very true. You can simply say, just visiting family, or a work trip, actually.
Just visiting family. I like this. It's short, but still shares something real.
Exactly. Sharing a small, real detail makes the conversation feel genuine, not forced.
What if I don't want to share many details? Is that okay too?
Completely okay. You can simply say, just a quick trip, without much more detail.
That's helpful. I sometimes feel pressure to explain everything fully.
No pressure needed. Short answers are perfectly acceptable in this kind of casual chat.
I feel relieved hearing that, honestly. I always overthink these small conversations.
That's very common among learners. Small talk rules are more relaxed than people think.
Good to know. Now, what if I want to ask the driver something instead?
Great question. A simple one is, how long have you been driving? How long have you been driving? I like asking this. It shows genuine interest. Yes, many drivers enjoy sharing a little about their work if you show curiosity.
What if they ask me questions back about my own job?
You can answer simply, I work for a company that does.
Okay, I think I can handle that with a short prepared answer.
Exactly. Preparation removes so much of the panic in these small conversations. What about music? Sometimes drivers play music and I don't know if I should comment. Good point. You can say, I like this song, or simply, nice music. Nice music. Very simple. I like that. Exactly. Small compliments create a friendly atmosphere without much effort. What if I want to ask them to change the volume, either up or down? You can politely say, would you mind turning it down a little? Or, could you turn it up, please? Would you mind turning it down a little? That sounds very polite. I like the structure. Yes, would you mind is a wonderfully polite way to make small requests, generally. I will remember this phrase. It seems useful beyond just taxi rides, too. Absolutely. It works in many situations requiring polite requests. What if I feel too tired to talk and just want a quiet ride? That's completely fine. You can say, I'm a bit tired today, if that's okay. I'm a bit tired today, if that's okay. I like that it explains without feeling rude. Exactly. Most drivers understand and respect that immediately, without any issue. This makes me feel much better about quiet rides too, not just talkative ones. Good, because both quiet and talkative rides are completely normal and acceptable. Now, what should I say when we arrive at my destination at the end of the ride? A simple, "Thank you so much, have a great day," works perfectly for ending the ride. Thank you so much, have a great day. I like ending on a warm, positive note. Exactly. It leaves a nice final impression, even if the ride was mostly quiet.
What if I need to leave a tip? How should I mention that?
Usually tips happen through the app itself, so you rarely need to mention it directly.
Oh, that's helpful to know. I always worried about how to bring that topic up.
No worries needed there. The app handles most of that process for you automatically.
That removes one more source of anxiety for me, honestly. Thank you for clarifying.
Of course. Let's review our key phrases from today's lesson now.
Yes, please. So many useful phrases today.
Number 1, thanks for picking me up, a warm opening.
Shows gratitude right away.
Number 2, wow, lots of traffic today, a safe comment.
Easy topic for any ride.
Number 3, just visiting family, or a work trip, actually.
Short trip explanations.
Number 4, how long have you been driving?
A friendly question for the driver.
Number 5, would you mind turning it down a little?
For polite requests.
Number 6, I'm a bit tired today, if that's okay.
For requesting a quiet ride.
And number 7, thank you so much. Have a great day.
A warm closing.
Wonderful. You've learned a very practical set of phrases today for a very common situation. I have, and I feel genuinely ready for my airport ride next week now. I'm so glad. Remember, both talking and staying quiet are completely acceptable choices. That flexibility makes me feel much less pressure about the whole situation. Exactly the mindset we want you to carry into your next ride. Thank you for such a practical, calming lesson today, honestly. Before we wrap up, let's add one more real scenario. What if the driver takes a wrong turn? Oh, this happened to me once actually. I didn't know how to say anything without sounding rude. I understand completely. You can politely say, I think we might have missed the turn. I think we might have missed the turn. That sounds gentle, not accusing at all. Exactly. Using I think softens the statement, making it feel like a shared observation. I like that technique. It doesn't put all the blame directly on the driver. Right. And most drivers appreciate a calm heads up rather than silence followed by frustration. What if I'm not sure myself and I just feel confused about the route? You can simply say, sorry, is this the right way? I just want to double check. I just want to double check. That phrase feels very natural and non-confrontational. Exactly. Double check implies you trust them, but just want quick confirmation for peace of mind. I really like learning these small phrases that carry big emotional nuance within them. That nuance genuinely matters, since tone often affects how requests are received by others.
What if there's actual traffic and we might be late? Should I mention time pressure?
Yes, you can say, I have a flight to catch, so I'm a little worried about time. This explains urgency without blaming the driver for something outside their control. Exactly. Framing it around your own situation rather than their driving keeps things friendly. I appreciate this framing technique. It seems to apply to lots of different situations. It really does. Now, what if the driver offers water or a snack, which sometimes happens? Oh, this happened to me before, actually. I wasn't sure how to respond politely. A simple, oh, thank you so much. That's very kind, works well, whether you accept or decline. What if I want to decline the offer, though, without seeming rude about it? You can add, I'm okay for now, but thank you, which is warm and still declines gently. I'm okay for now, but thank you. I like that this leaves the door open, sort of. Exactly. It doesn't feel like a firm rejection, just a gentle, polite pass for the moment. This lesson keeps teaching me how much small wording choices really matter in conversation. They really do. Small choices shape the entire emotional tone of an interaction, always.
I will remember all of these small techniques, honestly. They feel very transferable.
I'm confident they will serve you well, beyond just taxi rides specifically.
That's a comforting thought, truly. I feel like I gained more than just ride-related vocabulary today.
That's the real goal, always. Building transferable confidence, not just memorized phrases for one context.
I really appreciate that approach to teaching, honestly. It feels much more meaningful this way.
I'm glad it resonates with you. This kind of practice really does build lasting confidence over time.
I will remember today's lesson clearly, truly, especially the traffic and route-related phrases.
Those particular phrases tend to be the most immediately useful for regular rideshare users, honestly.
That's exactly why I asked about them specifically. They felt like the most common gaps I had.
I'm glad we addressed those gaps directly today, rather than leaving them unspoken and unresolved. Direct, honest questions really do lead to the most useful lessons. I've noticed this pattern before. That's a wise observation, honestly, and one worth remembering for future lessons together, too. I will keep asking direct questions moving forward since it clearly leads to better outcomes overall. That mindset will serve you incredibly well, both here and in many other areas of your life. Thank you again sincerely for such a thorough and genuinely useful lesson today. It was truly my pleasure. Now go enjoy your ride, calm and ready for anything ahead. Thank you for listening. See you in the next conversation. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.